5'6". Am I cooked? What do you mean, are you cooked? You haven't even started cooking. You haven't even let your body cook. Grow up! And today we got You're Not Cooked, You're 16. This is a title I saw on my feed, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a very interesting title to me because I agree with this completely. I feel like with the internet, I feel like what this is going to talk about is like comparison. Trying to age yourself too quickly. Like I feel like this is a topic that is going to be relatable to a lot of you.
You're 16. I keep seeing teenagers online talk about how they're...
I'm 16-year-old and 5'6". Am I cooked? It's like, you didn't even let your... That's a curse. What do you mean, are you cooked? You haven't even started cooking. You haven't even let your body cook. Grow up! And then ask if you're cooked. You're fine.
So cooked in life. And don't get me wrong, you are. You're probably...
Damn.
Failing half your classes. You probably got social anxiety. And just to put the cherry on top, you probably Googled last night. But have no fear, AlexTheVirgo has appeared. In today's world, there is this big hustle culture phenomenon going on where it's pretty much grind.
Hustle culture, bro. The craziest thing about this is the main people who peddle this work, don't sleep, wake up at 3 a.m. thing, like this man in particular right here, they don't even grind like that. They grind like that because you're paying for their courses. You're actually more likely to be more successful and more productive if you allow yourself to breathe. You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. every morning. Waking up at 3 a.m. is nice. I think not even 3. Hell no. Nah. Waking up at 6 occasionally is nice. You're gonna burn out, but like you're gonna burn out, bro.
Grind. Never sleep. Drink protein. Do steroids. Pretty much.
Wait. Drink your protein though. As a matter of fact, that just reminded me, I have not taken my protein. So, as I've been on a cut, you know, I've been drinking my protein shakes with egg whites because it's really like. It's a really good source of protein, and as long as you get them pasteurized, you can drink them. And it's so we going like I might as well just whip it up. We gonna just go ahead and cooking with Yoyo. You know what I'm saying? I call a little cooking with Yoyo. So what we gotta do, right? Wait, what's going on? I went to get cereal. We're making a protein shake with 5 servings of egg whites and 2 scoops of protein. You know what I'm saying? So a calm little. We gonna take, what's 46 times 5? What's 46 times 5? Hold on. 46 times 5. Okay, 235. We got 235 grams of, I have ADHD, bro. This is actually bad. I just realized that like we're 26 seconds into this reaction. Anyways, 235 grams, right? It's because of stupid ass mouse pad. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm so sorry. Wyatt, my fault, bro. Okay, that's 2. I'm gonna pour some more egg whites in this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just, no water? Absolutely not. So I'm gonna put this away. I'll be right back. So, in theory, correct, let me pull it up. This is supposed to have 326 calories and 65 grams of protein. You know what I'm saying? He said drink your protein, and it just reminded me that I haven't done it for today. Let's go.
You gotta put in the pain now so you can rest later. And this is terrible.
Bro just washed down egg whites, protein with the Sprite. I didn't think about that. I did quite literally just do that.
Advice, by the way. Because what I found in life is things just get harder from here on out. Just like everything else in life, whatever you have just progresses and grows. It doesn't get smaller. So the idea of working and stressing at 14 so you can chill at 21.
Yeah, bro, you're not going to chill at 21. You're going to be even more cooked, especially since you didn't allow yourself to be a kid at 16.
It's dumb. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is be a kid, little bro. Kids do this.
Please, go outside. Go to the green box. Build a Lego set. Do bad on the test and get your ass beat. Something, bro. Please stop drop shipping. Stop drop shipping at 16, bro. Please.
Seeing videos online of people like Duke Dennis being literally worshipped by women. And you know, they see these chains and grills, these Lamborghinis and stuff like that. And you know, you probably saw with Twitter posts of women saying, I don't want a guy who makes less than 100K. And you know,
it's cap. Don't believe the internet. Do not believe the internet. Do not believe the internet, please, bro.
The desire to want to escape the capitalistic nature of the world and not live check to check.
Yo, you trying to collab on a drop shipping business? Collab on Indeed. Collab with, you see this picture? Collab with McDonald's, bro. Collab on a number 5 meal. Collab on a McChicken, bro. Come on.
The reason why so many young men.
The only thing that needs to be dropped is my fries in the bag. Stop it.
And women are stuck up on grinding and working for money.
What's good, Bats?
You and me through the screen. We are cooked. We are victims.
I'm good. I'm 24. But you be 16, bro.
Let me victimize you. That sounds wrong. And
whoa.
This topic, I personally feel in my bones. Because I remember I was dating this girl 2 years ago, right? And I didn't have a whip. Young AG didn't have a whip. You know what I'm saying?
That should be normal, though. In this economy, gang, a 2016 Camry is 10 bands. Are you kidding? Bro, in 2020, when I bought my first car, I bought my first car for $6,000. And it was it was 2020, and it was a 2015 Nissan Altima. I bought that for 6 bands. Now, a 2015 Nissan Altima will run you like 9 to 10 bands. And it's older. You could take the bus, bro. I promise. If you're black, just sit in the back of it. No, I'm joking. That was bad. And Black History Month is literally in like 3 days. But like, you know what I'm saying?
For her having both parents and being financially adept, aka they were nerds, which there's nothing wrong with that. I heart all the freaky nerds. But pretty much her parents had good paying jobs. She basically had a brand new car at 16 years old. So it was safe to say I was her passenger prince. Yes, there's nothing wrong with it, fellas. There's nothing wrong with being in your soft guy era. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let them play with your butt. I know some of y'all out there, y'all like getting y'all butt played with. I can't co-sign that. Tell me why.
That was the segue of doom. That had nothing. Sacrifice Yoyo for a better economy? Why would you? I'm not mad at that.
I break up with old girl, right? A couple months go by, we end up talking again, and we just chilling, vibing out. Tell me why I'm on the phone with her, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but pretty much what I was insinuating was I was still riding the bus. Tell me why she gonna sit here and go, you're a senior and you still ride the bus?
Dang.
Now right there, she deserved the Rey Mysterio, Ryan Garcia.
I was riding the bus as a singer. I didn't start driving until I was 20, 21. I can't lie.
Special. Because not everybody is fortunate enough to have 2 parents that'll buy them a car, ma'am. You know, jokes. I don't condone beating up women.
I rode the bus. That's not, you're in high school. Like, what?
Unless it's, no, I'm just playing, you know. But my point is, a lot of women, especially the younger ones, are the same ones always shaming guys for not making a certain.
No, they're not. It's just the internet, bro. Like, I don't think people are out here shaming people for being broke. Gang, it's 2025. We're all broke. All of us. Like, why would I shame you for being broke if I'm broke? I think it's just like a few people on the internet, and then the people who watch it on the internet project it onto everyone else. We all get it.
Certain amount of money and expecting them to provide a certain amount of value that they can't always return. And by the way, this is not a video shaming women for having standards, because they go through so much on a day-to-day basis and they compromise so much on a day-to-day basis. So if the shoe does not fit, don't be trying to wear it in my comments. But all of these problems kind of stem with men being in question about their masculinity and role in the world. And the same goes for the women and their femininity and roles in this world, which stems from a very racist capitalistic system.
Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. The true villain here is capitalism and consumerism. Ooh, he's cooking. I knew he would cook too.
Yeah, man.
What's good, Achilles?
They need to stop being gangsters and start being graduates. I hope y'all get that reference. See, this problem
Fire movie
is very prevalent among black teens, mainly due to us always having to be in survival mode all the time.
Y'all, can my sister Ara get a happy birthday? Ara! Niggas die every day. As a matter of fact, someone died just now. Your birthday don't matter.
See, as a black
Happy birthday, Ara. Happy birthday, Ara.
person in America, you understand that death and poverty are always around the corner, no matter where you are. You understand a person of another race, a lighter race that is, can at any moment in time, if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing or make somebody feel a certain way, they can pull the rug from right under you. And that is, of course, to us being in this country, you know? You can't go to somebody else's house and be like, I hate how you run your household. I hate the house rules. Don't live there then. But see, this has led to a lot of black males, myself included, thinking that our value is in how much money we can provide to someone.
And to be honest, I still kind of sort of feel that way. Like, this video is very relatable to me. Like, my problem, how do I articulate this? I don't think my value comes from the amount of money that I have. I actually don't like the concept of money in general. However, I do recognize the freedom and the amount of stress that leaves your body when you do have money. And that is why I chase it. And I think there's true value in that. So I wouldn't have I didn't hate being broke. I mean, I'm not like rich. I promise y'all I'm not rich. Yet. But like, I don't put my value on it. However, I do put the value of my freedom in it. I don't think I'm free until I'm rich and financially free. And I feel like a lot of people think that way too.
Somebody or a household. We have this sort of chip on our shoulder where we have to put the world's problems, our family's problems, and our own problems all on our back and try to single-handedly save everybody from it.
Your value as a man is tied to your ability to provide and protect. If you can't do that, you are not valuable. I mean, I think first, you're valuable as a human being. We're all the same. However, if you value being perceived as a good man, yeah, I agree with that. Because, like, once again, I do want to provide for my family. Like, I do want to do that. So, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Providing isn't only financial, though. People forget that. Being a good father to your child is you providing a good father to your kid. So, yeah.
Us not having somebody.
But, of course, everyone is valuable as Eli, okay. You could, why not?
Even save us. I'm gonna move my mom out the hood. But son, we're already out the hood. Well, I'm gonna take us back so I can move us back out. And I'm very guilty of this. I be feeling like I got the ultimate plot armor. I have to save my family from all the financial distresses and all the generational trauma we've dealt and accumulated from years and years of psychological damages and tortures. Like, you ever seen those videos where people are like, when you find out you're a side character? Yeah, no. I'm definitely the son that's gonna change the whole family's course of life for sure. I'm definitely the main character. But I'm not a narcissist though. Isn't that something a narcissist would say though? But
most definitely something a narcissist
our masculinity is tied to how well we can provide. And a woman's femininity is tied to how well they can wash some dishes and suck.
Do not listen to this.
Male feminists' words, not mine. But there's a certain level of disrespect and non-appreciation among young boys and girls, especially in today's society. And this video by FD Signifier really explained it very well about the manosphere and why alpha males are pretty much just scared old.
I think alpha males are dying, bro. I think the concept of this whole alpha beta thing, the whole podcast epidemic, I think it's dying. Like, I have not seen it as much as I was seeing it in 2022, bro. J. Cole dropped. My fault.
Dogs in the past, because the truth of today's society is that most women don't need men. Now, you could argue, the evolutionary standpoint, the continuation of life, and, the mental, emotional support and all that. But
that argument is so annoying when, like, women are like, we don't need men, but men are like, you need me to have a baby. What if she don't want to have a baby, bro? Most men don't need women. Most women don't need men, like, by themselves. Like, I live alone. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm chilling. However, if I wanted to start a family, then I would need a woman. Like, yeah, that whole thing is stupid.
When it comes to finances, they don't need men at all. And this is due to, years and years of men not showing up for women and disappointing them and not being there to protect them in this cold core world. So in a way, women have had to take on that masculine nature to protect and survive. One of the things that makes women want to be feminine to a guy outside of just respect and wanting to be in your nature is finances, security, knowing that they can survive with you. Remember when I said a lot of us black people grew up in survival mode? Whether that be psychologically, mentally, physically, spiritually. That need for financial stability is pretty much what made a lot of women deal with and tolerate so much disrespect and abuse and objectification they got over the years. They essentially turned into punching bags and servants for men to make sure they had a roof over their head. But with the rise of feminism and more economical effort, did I say that right? Economical? But just more and more opportunities opening up for women, pretty much they don't have to put up with you shrimp dick niggas.
Yeah, by that logic, yeah, for sure.
More. Things like Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit playing on the naive and outright emotional, wanting to be masculine young men who are virtually just teenagers and trying to convince us that somehow we can achieve and obtain this unrealistic woman that died a long time ago if we buy their courses, which, you know, that's what it's about, buying
yeah,
in their courses. If we just work really hard and grind, nose to the ground, tunnel vision, they always say that.
I sometimes wonder, why do we watch this awkward baboon on the internet? I thought we was chilling. I thought this was a calm little stream. Is it? For sure. For sure. Has Yoyo done his push-ups yet? No, we're doing those at the end.
And it doesn't help on top of this, women are always demonizing men for them operating in their normal masculine nature. And I think a big reason that too is because they have such a negative connotation to the masculine due to years and years of emotional traumas. Remember how I was telling you guys in these two videos about, like, you know, black people and slavery, and like we respond because we're still healing to certain situations and certain people, they are triggers to us. So when you see us each other, or when you see us being rude to certain people, being loud or scared of the cops or whatever it is, it's because we're triggered because we're still going through healing. I think the same thing is going on with women after being abused by so many.
Oh, that's a good take. That's a good take. I'm not mad at that take. I'm not mad at that take at all. That was solid.
And feeling so powerless that anytime
this dude is really articulate, bro. Like, I'm getting like all of his thoughts. That's kind of calm.
It's a masculinity. It brings up something deep into their DNA. A protection mechanism is what I'm getting at. But the way they are coming at this problem, sometimes
I'm not saying I'm not saying I completely think that's the only reason. Like, obviously there are some obnoxious women, there's some obnoxious men, but the concept itself, the concept itself, like gangs and stuff, are quite literally a product of systemic racism. So technically, yeah, the race is healing. I'm not mad at that. And then projecting that back to what I'm not mad at that.
What they are doing is emotionally and psychologically neutering young men. You know, words like toxic masculinity are causing young men to completely want to shy away and disconnect from their masculinity. And since they don't want to be seen as these brutes and creeps, and is that girls try to make all men.
At large, we need each other in society, but for individuality in our day-to-day, you don't need anyone. Exactly.
Seem out to be. A lot of them think they can substitute this with that femboy act and a lot of money. But this is
the gender divide is a product of systemic racism. Most definitely. And I think things like intersectionalism, especially through minorities, is like, I get the concept of it, but it's also kind of annoying because if we just got together, we would be much stronger. But you have like black men and black women arguing because they're men and women when we're both black. And it's just frustrating. Now, obviously, there are reasons for black men and black women to argue. There's a lot of problems in our race, within our race, for sure. But like, it's like the arguing, it don't do nothing, bro.
This is a video just about, you know, the whole gender wars and all that. But what I'm saying is the reason why men want money is for women. The reason why women look pretty is for men. And a lot of us think to get a woman that's gonna love and respect you, you need money, which is true to a degree, but it gets to an unhealthy point, especially with you need younger guys. So whenever we as young men fall below this expectation of providing, we are essentially emasculated and not fully respected as men. And the worst feeling as a man is nobody seeing or treating you as a man. And don't get me wrong.
Don't pull a Dior. Yeah, he did quit after fucking.
We are teenagers, because I know most of y'all watching are probably teenagers or mid to late 20s.
Okay, he said mid to late 20s.
To the world, especially black ones, we are seen as adults. We feel that treatment every single.
Bro, you get aged so quickly as a black man, bro. Oh my God. Especially if you're like big. Bro. I had people thinking I was like 20 to 23 when I was like 15, 16, bro. You are not, like, you're not allowed to be a kid, bro. At all, bro. Jesus Christ.
Single day. So it doesn't help when we have to scroll through TikTok, Twitter.
Yes, because you're old. Nigga, I was 15.
Comments and YouTube comments always comparing us to all these grown and established men, or always generalizing us as men due to women's certain bad experiences with certain types of men, which, by the way, they keep choosing. This is Editor AG checking in. I just realized while editing this that there's a double standard that I didn't even acknowledge. The same way that us young men feel about being compared to those rich guys or whatever like that, women have to go through the same thing when it comes
being compared to these BBL bandits. Yep.
For, like, you know, stars, IG models, they have to constantly compare their body.
I'm saying, like, bro, I think the gender war is stupid because I've always said women go through their own problems, men go through their own problems, but like it all evens out. There's pros and cons to being a man, and there's pros and cons to being a woman. I really like, and I'm speaking specifically in America, of course, American men and American women. Like an American woman has nothing on like a woman in Afghanistan. That's two completely different things. But like in America, like they even out. What's good, Jetpack Jeff?
Bodies to other women. Also how feminine and submissive they have to be, because everybody's always trying to compare them to the past generations and stuff like that. You know, these women who are purposely only showing one side of themselves to the media. So I just wanted to acknowledge that double standard, because I didn't get to that in my points. And I know in your head you're probably going, but AlexTheVirgo, why are you comparing yourself to another nigga? Which is a valid take, but it's kind of hard not to. And you know, this is a curse of technology.
Yeah, with the internet, it's kind of hard to not compare yourself to people.
Technology. You have to see so many people's opinions about you, and they start to change your perspective of how you see people and how you should present yourself to everyone. So it's not a surprise that whenever so many of us walk out of that door, we develop this sort of shell or performance anxiety. If I'm being honest, this thing is extremely magnified and more.
I get compared to niggas like Yoyo and Sam Sulek. Did you just put me and Sam Sulek in the same? You know what's crazy? I'm 3 years older than Sam Sulek. That's ridiculous.
Burdenful on men. A broke man is seen as worthless in this society. An average man is extremely undervalued in this society. And it doesn't help that the economy is already on stilts. As I grow into myself more.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro, why are we making fun of people being broke? We're all broke. A $5 foot long is not $5 no more. McDonald's doesn't even have a dollar menu anymore. Gang. What are we talking about?
Become more and more of a man. One thing I realized about being a man is that you're always going to be underappreciated and taken for granted. Your value is almost all the time going to be predicated upon how much you can offer or provide for someone. Look at people's attitudes on Mother's Day versus Father's Day. Think about how much care and thought you put into your mom's gift for Mother's Day. I need to give her something that'll bring her into tears to show I really appreciate her giving.
I don't agree with this take either, because if you have a bad mom and a good father, you're going to pay more attention to the Father's Day gift. If you have a good mom and a bad dad, you're going to pay more attention to the Mother's Day gift. Like, just be a good parent and you're going to get a good gift. Like, I think, I don't agree with this.
Birth. Something that really means something. Before your dad, you go, I just get that mug with the same money that you just asked him for, which is also the same mug you got him last year. So pretty much at this point,
are you natty or juiced up? I do not think I look unnatural at all.
He just has a yearly mug subscription. To all my future kids, if you ever get me a mug for Christmas, I am taking all of your gifts back. Cause what the f do I look like? Get me some shoes, at least some candy or something. We already got enough dirty cups in the sink that you don't wash. But this sense of not being appreciated and focused on that expandableness nature of being a man. Like, you know, if it was down to the woman of your family and you and there was a bullet, you're gonna jump in front of that because that's just what men do. But at the same time, I think that's what allows you to wear understanding that's the bad that comes with the good and respect of being called a man. You are less validation dependent. And the reason I bring this point up is because young men want to be validated by women just as much as women want to be validated by women. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong about that. I'm starting to get away from the old man's perspective of how women and men should operate in relationships, honestly. But what I will say is we have been trained our whole lives to dedicate our lives to women and feed off their validation with some of these new feministic views. And it doesn't help that a lot of young men are being raised by single moms. The masculine and feminine is out of balance. A lot of guys are mistaking their self-worth with
you know what's crazy about takes like these too? I also don't even think they're that deep, because I feel like a lot of everything that you see on the internet is hyperbole. Like I've like, this is obviously a problem that should be talked about, but like I feel like most people think like this. Like they think neutrally. Like I really don't think the gender war is that big of a deal, because I don't think a lot of people think it's that big of a deal.
Initial attraction, body types, and how much money is in their bank account. Which, don't get me wrong, is without a doubt a factor and can cause problems. If you built like a Grimace shake, you got flies coming out of your wallet. Well, of course you can't be mad when nobody wants to stay with you. You're gross. You're a health liability at that point.
How did this go from you're 16 not cooked to gender studies? He clickbaited us. That's how.
Gotta get you an insurance claim. But the honest truth is most people are average. Average looking, average money, which means they're...
Exactly, bro. There's a lot of average people who make average money, who look average, who are average height, average everything, in happy relationships. Exactly. Everything you see on the internet is hyperbole. You're supposed to argue on the internet. What else are you supposed to do on the internet? Nothing. Exactly, bro.
More capable of attracting average counterparts. Now, obviously, you know, this gets a little bit tricky because, you know, the average looking woman's value.
6'3" man said, "Oh, I'm not average. I ain't never said nothing about being average, nigga. I said there's average people. What are we talking about?
compared to an average looking man.
The internet is all satire. Exactly. I'm
gonna argue it's different because the average woman can sleep with a brother. You know, which there is some truth to that.
I cursed. God dang it.
But for this point, average is average and averages attract. And that's really just the surface level of this deep rabbit hole. Because like I said, men want money for women. Like, we both act like we don't do things to attract the opposite sex or
yeah, stop the cap, bro. You're doing it for the niggas. You're doing it for the bitches. Come on, bro. What are we doing?
Track whatever we.
I'm not counting those curses.
Like, but that's the reason why we look good. That's why we get haircuts. That's why we put on nice clothes. That's why we take showers. Not all of us, but you know, you get what I'm saying, bro. Don't try to twist this.
Nah, I take showers because I don't want to go outside smelling. Like,
I shower, bro. Let's not do, guys. Wait. We gotta go back. Y'all are not finna spend this to make it seem like I shower because I want to feel clean.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm saying a
lot
of dudes they stay up on hygiene for women is what I'm trying to say. But it's not just this, bro. It's these streamers and all these motivational speakers, bro. The number one thing a kid wants to be in today's world is a streamer, a Kai Cenat, a Duke Dennis, aka they want money in the huzz. And the problem with these streamers is they're always saying grind. You're not working hard enough. Get off your ass and press record. But the problem with this is their audiences are primarily under the age of 18. So most of the people who are getting these messages are virtually kids, and they already feel like
they're peddling that to children
behind in life because their favorite streamer is telling them, when I was your day, I was uploading 3 videos a day. You have no excuse to not be grinding. So they all already feel behind in life. And don't get me wrong, I'm very guilty of this. I remember a couple months ago when I was at a college party, all I could think about, I wanted to leave the party so bad and I couldn't enjoy myself because one, you know, parties just honestly aren't that.
Bro, I still do that. And if anything, I can add another layer to this. Being older than these niggas and comparing yourself to them sucks too. Bro, I remember when I found out Kai Cenat was like 2 to 3 years younger than me. I was like, dang, bro. This man is a multi-millionaire, bro. What am I doing? So that sucks too. That
fun when you're not drunk. But 2, I couldn't get this Kai Cenat clip out of my head about college parties.
It could be you. It could be you if you just get the up, see what you want to do, tunnel vision. Fuck the parties, the distractions, all that. I'm telling you, bro, once you get your hands on where you want to be at, all that gonna come after, bro.
And you know, it doesn't help when you start to see these 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds driving Lambos, retiring their moms, and all of them just keep saying, if you put in the work, this could be you. And it does start to make you feel discontent with your life, and you start to feel like you're running a race, but you started in last place. This could be a good thing because it can give you a certain level of motivation.
It definitely can give you motivation, but it's like, I don't think you should get your motivation from comparison and what's the word? Comparison and resentment. I don't think you should get your motivation from that. I think your motivation should come from within. You should want to do it, so you do it. I don't think it should be, dang, Kai Cenat got so much bread, I got to get like that. No, because then you're not going to stop until you reach the Kai Cenat level, and that's a very hard level to make. It's the reason only Kai Cenat is up there, because it's you know what I'm saying? It should be, I want to do this for myself, and you should be able to find the motivation within you.
And add a certain fuel to your fire, but it also can allow you to take your childhood and life for granted. Because while yes, getting ahead in life early is something that I'm sure a lot of people don't regret, but
and mind you, this is coming from someone that started YouTube when they were 17. I've been doing this since I was 17. I'm 24. Like, I didn't go to prom. I've never drank. I've never smoked. I didn't go to prom. 17 to 20, I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't go outside. I didn't do nothing. Like, and I don't regret making that. I'm sick. Yeah, I am sick. I don't regret making that sacrifice, but like, old loser. I'm a loser. Yeah, that's related. Like, that's factual. I have social anxiety at 24, bro. Yes, I'm a boring guy that makes cartoons. Yes, I sacrificed that for. Now, once again, I love you guys. I love doing YouTube. It's my like passion. But like, yeah, no, factual though.
You really think you're gonna look back?
I did not allow myself to be a teen, bro.
I'm so glad at 14, instead of being a child, I was stressing. Even with the whole stigma of people wanting to skip college because they want to get money now. Like, dang, bro, whatever happened to being a kid, being young, wild, dumb, and free? Going somewhere far away to experience what it's like being around a bunch of different people your age while just enjoying being away from home. That once-in-a-lifetime experience is replaced with grind harder with a quick dollar in trade school. I don't want y'all to think I'm hating or I'm telling you not to go to trade route or whatever, stuff like that, if that's what you want to do. But I'm saying, ask yourself, why do you want to do that? There's somebody watching this who probably wants to go to college, but all these people online are going to try to trick you into believing that stressing right now will help you not have to stress later, which is not the case. And again, I have to reiterate, I'm not saying waste your time. I'm not saying sit around jerking off all day, or for women investing and chasing in guys that don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, like, smell the roses a little bit. But hey, man, that's going to be my reaction to AlexTheVirgo's video. You're not cooked, you're 16. I cursed. 8 times. That was my reaction. Hope you guys liked it. Catch you on the next one. Peace.